this is Mr. Psycho here, and made some more masks. Made about 4 more. This one is the Freddy vs. Jason Voorhees mask here. I think I did a pretty good job on this. And this is the Part 4 end mask. Painted and weathered. And this is the Never Hike Alone Friday the 13th fan film mask. Again, I think I did a pretty good job on the paint. There was a couple of spots where I had to re-drill some holes, because the holes that were already on there weren't really quite accurate. You could maybe kind of already see where I had to patch the holes up here. Did some green on there. Hopefully you can see. Get real dirty paint job on that. And I'll probably leave a link in the description where I get my blanks at. Get them from Amazon.com. Just some, you usually get a pack of 4 of these, about 15 bucks. Has Prime shipping, so it comes very quickly. Again, just get you close up. All the detail there. Now with this one, I actually didn't get the chevrons from JDF Studios like I did with this one. Painted, had to paint that on, just kind of scratch it off there. With these, did the worn off on the side. I drew out a little pattern with the side chevrons, and I put them on there and just put some masking tape over that. And there was already some paint on there, so where the masking tape was, I grabbed a paper towel, wet it, and just really went over the spot so I could rub some of the paint off. And how I did these little scratches here, basically just took an X-Acto knife and just started scratching and picking away at it. The blood on there, did with some just red mixed with a tiny bit of black, and just put a acrylic gloss coat on there, and put a acrylic gloss coat on there so it could stand out a little bit more than the rest of the mask, as I do seal it off with a clear coat. As you can see, pretty shiny. So I do use some acrylic clear coat for the blood there. Look a little bit wet looking. Freddy vs. used a Dremel to create these scratches all along here. And I really wanted to make this thing look really dirty, because in the film it was really, really muddy and just grimy looking. This is specifically from the boiler scene from Freddy vs. Jason. So yeah. Also, I might be getting some custom straps for all these. right now I'm just using the straps that came with the masks. And I do always like to prime the inside with black. Just black primer on the inside. Then this is the other one I did. Part 4 end, or no, not part 4. Not the part 4 end, it's the part 4 cover I did right here. I have somewhat of a tutorial video I'll probably be putting up sometime today or tomorrow of how I did this. Just have it on a white box there. Okay, here it is. Cover mask. It's not wearable. There's no straps on this, because there was no straps on it in the cover. How I made that little blood thing there, just grabbed a piece of a plastic binder, cut it out in the shape of a blood puddle, and spray painted it glossy cherry red. That's basically what I did for that one. And also for soon I might be doing a remake, Friday the 13th, 2009 remake, with the JDF Studios blank. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's the closet up there. I've already showed you all that. It got some new places there for the Freddy vs. Jason and the Jason X and the remake there. And yes. And yeah. Let me know if you think did a good job on all these. Personally, I think I did. I'm really proud of these, the way these came out. Oh yeah, and one tip with these. If you're making your own custom masks, please make sure to use primer. Always use primer. Really gives it that solid look. Won't have any light shining through it, because just by these cheapo masks, they're thin plastic, that light can just shine straight through it. So that's why I always prime the outside. You don't have to prime the inside, I just like to do that. But yeah, always prime your masks. With part 3 and 4, it's a little bit of advice here for part 3 and 4. I use gray primer. Use gray primer for part 3 and 4. Because you see, I see those gray edges. That's what you want. Looks kind of gray right there. That's exactly what you want. You want those gray edges, and that's from the gray primer. Yeah. So always make sure to use gray primer for part 3 and 4. Any mask that involves scratching out the paint, you want to use gray primer. And you also want to use a white mask when you're doing that scratching, because if I was to do this for a black mask, you'd see this all right here would be black. It's not what I want. Not what I want. You want that white. That white going through there. But yeah. Now, I believe that's about it. I will try to get the Jason X and remake Jason blank from JDF. Painting those up. With those, you have to be a little bit more careful when you're making those, because those aren't cheap. About 30 to 40 bucks for those type of blanks. And straps are also expensive too. Those can add up to like 30 or 40 bucks. Maybe not so much for the Part 3 and 4 straps, because those are fairly basic. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah. I'll see y'all in the next one. Drop the camera. Bye.